All right, hi everyone. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. I have a recorded lesson for you. So if you do not have your workbook folder, please grab that. And you want to open up that workbook folder to page 228. If you don't have it, you can pause this video and then come right back. So if we look at this, it is titled Comparing Purposes, and at the top, which you can't see but I can see, collaborate and compare. So we're going to be taking a look at two different pieces for this. And the first piece, if you see A, is New Immigrants Share Your Story. That is a documentary. The other one is A Common Bond, which is an informational text. So to give you just a brief background of both of those, the first one is about immigrants sharing their stories, and I'll describe that a little bit more, and then same with A Common Bond. So I'll describe that in a little bit later. But what we want to think about is, why do these authors of informational texts or directors of videos, what is their purpose? And there could be many different purposes: inform, entertain, persuade, express a feeling or opinion. And thinking about that, you might think, why did the author choose to either direct or write that? And maybe they might only include positive information. So why would they maybe possibly only want to include positive information? Are they trying to persuade you one way or another, or are they trying to support their ideas so you have more information to maybe make your own choices, or to be on their side possibly? So just think about that when you're either listening or reading, about what would be the purpose of either of those stories. And as far as what these two stories are going to be about, so in the documentary, it's titled New Immigrants Share Their Stories. This is about one school who interviews students at another school about being immigrants. So the school has a lot of immigrants, actually I think it's all immigrants, and teachers share ideas and students share their thoughts through video diaries. And A Common Bond gives an account of students' experiences at the International High School in New York City. And they're going to look at the impact this school has on recent new immigrants. So we'll find out information about that. So now looking at page 229, and again, it might be actually easier if you just look in your book. I'm just pulling this here so you know where I am. Like I said, you're going to watch the video, and it's going to show students who have grown up in the United States, and now they have many different stories to tell about how and why their families first came to the United States. I want you to think if you know of any immigrants, or if you yourself are immigrants. I've shared the story that my mom's an immigrant. She's come from England, and so there were some challenges. She didn't have the challenge of language, which really helped, but she did, maybe have that cultural challenge. So we'll share that after the video today. And as far as a little bit of background, the Building Bridge project is a project where they had two different schools get together, and this is in New York City. So through letter writing, video diaries, interviews, the English language learners, ones that speak two different languages and who are new to the United States, they go to a high school in Queens, New York, and they're going to tell their personal immigrant stories to their buddies to a private school, which is called St. Luke's, in Manhattan, New York. And so together, both schools, the main purpose of this, I'm down here, I apologize, the main purpose of this is so that they're trying to change the stereotypes about immigrants. So you may have a specific preconception about immigrants, and this will, hopefully allow you to maybe change your preconceptions after viewing this. Let's go ahead and turn to page 230. Okay, so we want to evaluate this documentary and kind of have some thoughts about it and the people and events. So again, I'm going to go back to think of the purpose. What is the purpose? Why did they do this? And what are the facts that they presented to support their idea of maybe not having stereotypes. What is their motive and what are they telling you? So if you look here, there's several different motives. There could be a social motive, changing attitudes, which we mentioned. There could be a commercial motive, like products in an actual commercial. And there could be a political motive where they're trying to convince you to support one candidate or some type of government or law. So through this documentary, you want to ask yourself, how well does the film maintain its purpose? So are they getting you to the point to believe something? What are the advantages and disadvantages of using film to present the topic? Is it a little bit easier than reading? And what kind of motive did the filmmaker mostly have? So like, why would they want to do this? What is their motive? And just think about the immigrants and how the people in the videos, how they're trying to change your mind. And are they presenting only positive information? Are they giving you, what type of information are they giving you to do so? And sometimes you might need to view that a few times to get everything. So the genre documentary up in the corner here should be giving you factual information. They shouldn't be making things up. They probably are going to investigate a true story and give elements of the film and include interviews from people about the topic. So what you are going to do is you're going to go on Canvas, then click on HMH, and you're going to find this under assignments. The video is about 8 minutes long. If you want to jot some notes down, there's not a ton of space. You could take some notes right here on this page, or you could pull out your notebook or a piece of paper, or if you have something in your folder, and you could jot some things down if you want to. So you're going to pause this, go watch the video on your computer, and then when everyone's done, we'll talk about thoughts and have some discussions about immigrants that you know in your life and how it compares to the video that you saw.